welcome back football fans to what is already week number 9 of the high school football final show here from the Mystic Miller Studios. I'm Josh Stallings of WQEL and WBCO Radio. Joining me this week from Mystic Miller is Matt Oriens, from Plymouth Insurance, Mr. Brad Seibert, Dean Williams of Dean's Trophy House, and health insurance extraordinaire from ADM Benefits, Miss Dawn Ratliff. High school football final is sponsored by WQEL and WBCO Radio, Plymouth Insurance, Mystic Miller, and Dean's Trophy House. For this week, I'm going to send it over to Matt.
Thank you, sir. This week, the first helmet sticker goes out to Mr. Elias Middleton. Mr. Middleton did it through the air. He did it on the ground. He had 17 attempts with 10 completions. He had 21 rushes for 176 yards, and he contributed to 6 touchdowns for Gallion in a win over Ontario, 45-21. So,
big performance.
Very good game, Elias.
Great job.
And I'm going to kick it over to Dawn.
Right. So, my first pick ever in doing this is for Kane Lynch, Seneca East. Go Tigers! He had a great defensive game. He had 12 tackles, 9 were solo. He had 3 pancake blocks. All right, great job, Kane. And he also did on the offensive end. He had 2 receptions, 36 yards, and he also had 2 touchdowns. Way to go.
Nice. So I'm going to start my pick here. Sorry, Brad.
You just jump right in there.
All right.
Hey, you just take over, buddy. It's all you.
All right. First of all, by saying thank you to Jill for filling in for me last week. Appreciate it much. But my pick this week is going to go to Crestline's Ethan Klum. Ethan plays linebacker, running back for Crestline Bulldogs. This was a rematch of Week 7 against St. John's, where in that Week 7 game they blew out St. John's 52-0. This was a lot closer, 18-16, but still a win for Crestline. Ethan had 13 carries, 125 yards for 2 touchdowns. And on the defensive side, he had 4 tackles, 2 behind the line of scrimmage. He also assisted on 7 and had a sack. So, Ethan, you get my sticker for the week.
All right, back to me. Thank you, Tom Brown.
Your turn, bud.
All right. So my pick of the week is going to be Bucyrus' Zane Siebert in a pretty big victory over Upper Sandusky this week, 41-7. Zane's been on a little bit of a pitch count for the season because he's been lost the last 2 years to knee injuries and subsequent surgery. So this week, Coach Eckert and the staff unleashed Zane against Upper Sandusky for 18 carries for 198 yards and 3 touchdowns. And he also helped on the defensive side to keep to help hold Upper Sandusky to 7 yards. So it's a big moment for Zane, to have a nice game here late in the season, and hopefully we'll see more out of him. So my helmet sticker goes to you, Zane.
Copper Kettle this week.
Copper Kettle,
See you
absolutely.
big on Friday night.
Big game.
All right, I'm going to go over to Sycamore this week. Mohawk with a shutout win against Winford. Big win. Appreciate those guys. Getting Keith, both sides of the ball, dominant all season long. This game, he went over 1,000 yards rushing and passing on the season. He had 11 attempts, 7 completions for 162 yards. Also had 121 yards rushing on 10 carries. 3 total touchdowns, 2 passing, 1 rushing. Also had a fumble recovery on the defensive side. Keith Jenkins, calling your name a lot this year, buddy. Congrats.
Is there anything he can't do?
Not that I've seen.
All right.
So, I am off to the Riverdale Arcadia game, but before we go there and I give my sticker award, I just want to say hi to Nicholas and Taylor Ratliff. I love ya.
That's a
Justin Scott. They're not gonna like me so much later. That's okay. Justin Scott, what a great game for you. 21 carries, 340 yards. Wow, that is awesome. We had 8 tackles, 7 of which were solo. Great job, kid. Way to go, Justin.
This week's Player of the Week, as one of our folks mentioned, Keith Jenkins' awesome performance. He is the Player of the Week this week, and he will get a trophy from Dean's Trophy House for being the Player of this week.
Great.
All right, well, sticker winners and Player of the Week, you can get your helmet stickers, your Baker's Pizza and Sports Shack gift card, as well as this handy-dandy t-shirt, just like this, at the offices of Mystic Miller and Bucyrus and Upper Sandusky.
All right, banquet too.
Absolutely. Without forgetting that, there is a banquet on November 14th. All sticker winners and players of the week will be invited to, where we will pick a player of the year, which will win the beautiful trophy there from Dean's Trophy House. Just one trophy, as Lee stated last week, not multiples for everybody. That banquet will be on November 14th at Baker's Pizza and Gift Shop.
All right, that is going to wrap up week number 9 of the high school football final show. Week number 10, you can join us next Wednesday, same place, same time. You can find the high school final video on the Facebook pages of WQEL, WVCO Radio, as well as CrawfordCountyNow.com, as well as Mizik Miller and Primal Insurance. We'll see you next week.